Well, good morning. Like many of you, I've tried to pass the time of this whole uh, isolation event by coming up with creative social media queries to get people to respond. And the one that had the best response for me was talking about movies that inspired or encouraged or made you want to stand up and cheer. And one of the movies that was recommended by my friend Pam from up in the Seattle area, high school, junior high, and grade school friend for many, many, many years, Pam McKinney suggested a movie called The Station Agent. So I watched it. It's the only one I've gotten to so far, but I plan on watching many of the ones that were recommended as time allows. The Station Agent was starring Peter Dinklage, who became famous later, because this was made several years before he became famous on Game of Thrones, but he was Tyrion Lannister. Of course, he's a little person. He refers to himself in the movie Station Agent as a dwarf. And the movie is about misfits in society. At least this is my take on the movie. This is my humble movie review from somebody who doesn't review movies. He's paired up with a young man who runs a coffee food cart and a woman who's going through a divorce and the untimely death of a son. And I characterize it as a movie about misfits who are kind of thrust together through circumstances of life into a common space and a common place and a common time. And as a result, they intersect each other's lives. And the result is comical. The result is poignant, painful, and beautiful. And as I watched the movie, I was left with one stark conclusion, and that is we're all misfits. I don't care what your bank account looks like. I don't care what car you drive. I don't care how good you think you look in that suit or that dress or that really hip designer outfit, or how badly you feel about yourself for what you don't have or what you think you're missing or how you don't feel attractive or lovable or any of those things. The truth is, the simple truth is, we're all misfits. Or maybe we're not misfits. We just have bought into that label. The truth is, we're all unique. The truth is, we all have perceived areas of shortcoming. And the truth is, we all have amazing areas of strength and capacity and ability. And I think the key, especially in times like these, is to make sure we don't accentuate the negative. And we do take time to accentuate the positive, to be around people who help us do that, and to reach out to people who are defeated or discouraged or accentuating the negative in their own life. I think the misfit label is okay with me too, because I'm a misfit. I don't think like most people who have the background that I have. I don't communicate or express myself the way other people do who are from a similar demographic as I am. And I'm okay with that. And the older I get, the more comfortable I am with just being me. And I hope that regardless of your age, regardless of your circumstances, regardless of your demographics, I hope that this time has become a time of inward reflection, not of outwardly doing good and posting your doing good on social media, because that's just more of the same problem. Trying so hard to say, look at me and please love me. And I think look at me and love me has to start with the mirror. And once you get to a point where you can look at the mirror and be okay with yourself, no, love yourself, then the opinion of the rest of the world becomes far less important. And you find yourself not reaching out on social media saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. You find yourself being okay with you and living the life that you were called to live, bringing the gifts and abilities that you uniquely have into this crazy world, and maybe bringing healing and hope and love and peace and encouragement, maybe bringing art, music, maybe bringing some gift that the rest of us get to benefit from because we get to listen to your incredible voice or see your magnificent painting or your drawing. Uh, Maybe it's something you write. Maybe it's something you do. Maybe it's a product you create. Maybe it's a discovery you make. Maybe it's just a way in which you love those around you in a meaningful way on a daily basis. But you don't have to go on social media and promote what you've done. You just need to do it. And then the mirror will look back on you and you can honestly say, I love you and I'm good with you. And not in a narcissistic way, because that's not what that is. Just in a way that says, I'm content being me. I'm a misfit and I'm good with it. To all the misfits out there, I hope you're finding beautiful ways to come to grips with your uniqueness and to use them in a way that touches this world in a positive way, because we need it right now. We need you right now.